You guys want to go ahead and share the open mic for today? You can go to youtube.com/portal to ascension, or you can just go to our Facebook, facebook.com/portal to ascension, and share that. I'm just taking a look, making sure that it's working here. Here we go. So, hello everybody. How's everybody today? Hope you all doing beautifully. Today is another Woken Word Conscious Open Mic, and I'm talking to you as I'm typing here, making sure the stream is up, working properly, and say hello. Welcome to everybody joining in. We just have a couple of people right now, so just waiting for some more. All right, everybody. Hello, welcome. This is Neil, and welcome to another The Woken Word, brought to you by Portal to Ascension. This is the second one. We did one last month and hope to keep this going. I actually, a few days ago, didn't think I was going to do this again right now anyway. Like, I was going to do it next month. But my wife, Saul, who's going to be my co-host, she's just finishing up here. Will be here with me in a second. She was like, I'm ready. Let's do this. We need to do some poetry. So I decided to go with it, and it's only been a couple of days since I decided to definitely do it. So we put it out there, and whoever's coming in is perfectly divinely orchestrated, but we're gonna have an intimate group. And here's my wife.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, do you wanna put these headphones on and we'll
Yes.
switch places because this
Yeah,
headphone is
let's do
smaller.
it. Let's do it.
So I'd like to officially welcome you now that Soul is here with me to the Woken Word. And the intention for this really is I've wanted to do music events for a long time, and I've done a few festivals and hope to go into Portal to Century festivals in the near future, big ones, even though we have helped with other ones before. But really just open mics. That's where we met, doing open mics in 2008. We did it for years together. The expression and the community that we had, and just the ability to really just express what's on our minds and our music and our hearts and souls is really important, especially now. So having these virtual open mics, I feel, is definitely something we'll want to continue creating on Portal to Ascension. Maybe have it as its own track and continue promoting it hardcore, where that you sign up for one, you actually get the reminders for all of them, something like that. So figuring it out. But right now we're just experimenting with how this is going to be and cultivated. And 2 days ago is when I really just pushed it out and told people about it. And we already probably have pretty much a full set list for tonight. So it's going to be an exciting evening. And we have some amazing people lined up for you. Do you want to say anything, baby?
Yeah, some of our really cool old school friends from like the days, actually the day from when Neil and I met, are going to be joining us. At least two, and a couple of like other really cool old school homies, and then some of Neil's new friends from a couple of classes that he's been taking. So that's really cool. I'm excited. And it's really cool that we're finally doing this, and let's have fun.
Yep. And what I'm doing right now is I'm bringing everybody on camera. So you don't have to start your camera. You don't have to start your microphone if you don't want to. But we're going to bring everybody on here. And we like to do this kind of like we're actually at a coffee house together.
A little Zoom open mic party.
Yep, exactly. So let's bring everybody on here, and then we're going to do gallery view for everybody on YouTube and Facebook.
And we can actually snap for each other too.
If you guys want, you go ahead and switch your videos on right now. You can say hi if anybody's in the room that wants to say hello. Please do.
Hey Neil, what's up? Hi Saul.
Hey, brother.
I tried to turn my camera on and it said that the host has blocked me from doing that.
Oh shit, that's my bad. Hold up.
It says you cannot start your video because the host.
Okay, now you guys can do it. I was like, why aren't you guys? You guys aren't engaging. It was my issue.
Looking at my ceiling.
Here comes the family. What up?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey.
How's it going?
There we go. I thought I was just signing up for the thing. We're actually on live. What's up? Let me see if I thought I was just signing up for it. I was like, what's he sending me? What's up, guys? Yeah,
What up, Jeffrey?
I was watching my Amazon Fire TV. I was looking up. I was actually watching videos on like new AIs and stuff, and I see Neil and freaking Omar on there. It says live. I was like, let me jump on there real quick.
Yeah, bro. Thanks for joining us, man.
Awesome.
So we're gonna get right into it for today, and we have a few people in the room that I don't think I've ever met before. So assuming either you're tuning in just to watch or you might want to perform. So right now we're going to create the list for today. If you want to perform, even the friends that are on here right now that I know want to perform, everybody just go ahead and say like yes or make it known in the chat room so we can go ahead and create this list. What up, E Watts?
I'm down.
Oh, Jeffrey, you're gonna perform? Never heard you perform before, bro. I'm excited for that.
What are we performing?
Whatever you want, dude. Free flow, information, music,
Yeah,
poetry.
I was just talking to Omar about now you see LiDAR going mainstream, and now you see like people at colleges picking it up. Now academia is picking it up, and we did a show on that 4 years ago, and I'm actually seeing my images from the Watchers Talk show on their YouTube videos. I'm like, I know that image very well because I took it myself.
Dude, that's what's up.
But we started LiDAR on all the megaliths, and so we're talking about doing another. We're talking about doing another one.
I'm
Maybe hopefully
Okay.
people remember, like Omar said down the road, we started looking first when we were crazy back then.
Yep. Oh, geez.
I'm a bit shy, so I'm gonna just kick back and listen to everybody and watch everybody
Okay,
and
sounds
do
good.
my homework,
That
and then the next time we're on, I might have something, and then I'll share that.
Yeah,
Cool.
I gotta do the same thing. I'm in Louisiana, right where everything's frozen. We haven't even had running water in like 6 days or something. So I'm around
damn.
here repairing the house and stuff still. So
Oh, for sure,
I'll-
bro.
I'll be listening.
Sit back and enjoy.
All right,
let's do
brother.
this. Okay, you guys ready for this? Let's see how many people we got here. All right, I'm excited today. We're gonna have some amazing musicians, comedy maybe, some poetry, and what we're gonna do is I have the list here. I believe if everybody wants to perform. I'm not sure if Allison and Brendan, if you want to perform. If you do, go ahead. And when we're done when someone's done with their performance, feel free to put your camera on, unmute yourself, and then go ahead and make it known and clap or
Yeah, I
click.
got my guitars in the other room. Maybe I could do something.
Dude,
I
bring them
could.
through
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, I got my remake of Puff the Magic Dragon I did in college. It's hilarious.
That's hilarious,
That-
bro.
That's welcome.
That's
All
the
right.
only thing I could do to make everybody sit down and be quiet in my room.
Funny. Okay, so let's start with the first performance for today. We're gonna go with let's go with Esme. Emerald, is that the name that you are going by? Esme?
Hey everybody, hey. So, since I am currently, wait, let me plug myself in. Okay, is this better?
Oh, that's perfect, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Hey, so since I've been living in Tulum, Mexico, I've noticed that, of course, this is a Spanish-speaking country and area, and it has been a lot easier to introduce myself as Esme or Esmeralda. That just kind of stuck, and it's
I
something
love
that I've been
Tulum.
going by since. Oh, yay!
Tulum and Playa del Carmen. I stay at the Grand Zacret Occidental.
Yes,
And,
come
yeah,
through.
that's my second home right there.
Oh, you got to come back and see us. Come back and see
Yeah,
us.
I'll definitely do that. I'm waiting until I get the opportunity to get out of frozen Louisiana.
Yes, I heard that.
Yeah.
Definitely let me know when you come through.
I love it there.
Yes. So since coming out here, it's just been easier to introduce the Spanish version of my name, which is Esmeralda, and the nickname for that is Esme. So that's how that came about. And I've been enjoying it. It just kind of took and stuck, and I've gone through a ton of changes since making this move and everything leading up to it. So it represents that as well. Yeah. And what's up, Neil and Saul? I miss y'all so much, and E.E. Watts. And thank you so much, everybody who came through to see what's going on today and to share. All right. And then just quickly, how much time do we have each today?
Yeah, so we all have 10 minutes each.
Okay, that's what's up. I don't think I even necessarily need
Yeah,
that.
10 minutes is a long time. And
Yeah, it's a while. Cool. Okay. So these are all things pretty much mostly that I've been working on since I came out here, and you'll be hearing a lot of it for the first time out of anyone, but I'm going to go into it with an intro way I like to introduce myself. And I'll just let y'all know when I'm done and kind of just hop between them without too much introduction, probably. So, back from the future and the past, BET, she has arrived at last. Best believe that I can dance, sing, be, rap, speak free, laugh at the tragedies and heal maladies, transmissions and DNA activations, light language, alien translations. I was first in gestation, but I've been patient. Here to make a great many statements, cause Gabrielle present, the gift of Gab says it. Sophionic body, yeah, I'm here, I'm resurrected. I bring the death, transformation is expected. Then breathe new life to the mysteries reflected. Springtime, that's mine like Persephone. Fine like Easter, Bastet and Serpentine. Califia, Empress, High Priestess vibes. Them faces are mine, feminine, divine. Etheric realm came to rock the mic. Let's whet your spiritual appetite, so you can tell my intentions by the words I write. So I invite you to come on and join this fight.
Yeah, that's got some Diggable Planets vibe to it.
Thank
Love it.
you, thank you, thank
Yeah.
you.
That was
Cool.
That's awesome.
Thank you. Y'all ready for the next one? All right, so here we go into the next one. Lavish and unlimited, pleasure of the world I'm getting and giving it. Chivalry unfurled, receiving it. You want to spoil a girl? We weaving it. Abundant. You can have whatever you want. Abundant. I'm a goddess. I ain't got a front, don't give a damn if you do or you don't. But honestly, well, why would you not? Get to manifesting, get to catching all of these blessings. I'm a teacher class, next lesson. What you need, brainwashing, disconnection. Here, smoke some tree. Careful not to get arrested. Damn, blessed be. Shouldn't y'all be free? Oh, you don't get me? I'm calling in God realm, they respect me. I'm hanging with the phantasmas, they sexy. The murciélagos know how to connect me. While y'all intimidated by the winged beings, I'm attentive to the signs I'm seeing. Only them ones that have meaning. I'm talking about the spirit world kikiing. A butterfly died in my hands today and I couldn't cry. Guess things just go that way. I wanna know why. And if nothing is true and everything can be, then give me all of that luck and love and let it move through me. I am the lucky one, Jupiterian. I move by night, men in tights made Marian. You cannot imagine all the fairy tales I'm carrying. I glow to this, luminous, not Luciferian. I'm faring very well, even better, perfect health in every cell. And every day, in each and every regard, power like a wishing well. Said, I'm faring very well, even better, perfect health in every cell. And every day, in each and every regard, power like a wishing well. La luz de la noche, ritmos del bosque. I surf the wind, come down, begin again. Chi, flow, como sense tlaloc. Dame la lluvia, solo lo que necesitamos. Primavera, ya llegué. Perséfone, dime todas las frases. Buonasera y buenas tardes. Tlaloc, dame la lluvia, solo lo que necesitamos. Primavera, ya llegué. Perséfone, dime todas las frases. Buonasera y buenas tardes. Buonasera y buenas tardes. Buonasera y buenas tardes. This is a new era of smooth. I'm in the mood. With the props, get the set. We producing a new essence of cool. This is a new era of sweets. Take me deep. Lemurian, Lyrian, Octurian. Yes, I was the Atlantean queen. And this is such an alien thing. 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 Okay, thank you. That is everything I wanted to share this evening. And I appreciate you all so much for hearing it and letting me try that stuff out with you.
Amazing.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing.
Esmeralda, thank you.
Yes.
That was
Yeah,
so
great job.
cool. I really enjoyed that. That was awesome.
All right, so let's get into the next performer for today. What do you think? Should I just pick randomly here, or do you want to?
Just pick randomly,
Okay, cool.
whoever. Won.
All right, so let's go with Chris. My good friend Chris. Are you there, brother?
I am.
What up, bro?
What's going on, y'all?
Good man. So
I
you
don't know.
said you were texting me. You were writing some poetry right now, huh?
Yeah, thanks for inviting me in. I don't even know. Can you guys even see me? Because I'm like out in the dark right now.
Can't see you, but we can hear you perfectly.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I'm that was beautiful. Esme, is it Gabriella as well, or I've never heard that before? But I think Neil and I can both say let's work on some music to back up those beautiful words. You know. Neil and I are working on some tracks for MC Resonance, and I'm really excited to get that kicking and be part of Portal to Ascension's vision and our mutual vision to be building some musical acts and stages, you know, once we all get out of this little confinement that we've been in this past year, and it's gonna be a beautiful thing. So yeah, I'm primarily a musician, but I've been just shotgunning a bunch of kind of Notes app hot tub inspired poetry, and I guess you can call it poetry. I'll start with this one. This is I just started this I guess yesterday. It's called A Quiet Calm Lake. A quiet calm lake unfolds with few ripples. It's the quiet in my head with only the hot tub jets swirling, a wash of white noise in my ears. Presently in the mind is not activated by the usual sweet inertia of Kush from an almost daily diet of mostly liquid cannabis strains, but now, in a month-long Lenten-style self-imposed respite, till me, wife, and I ride once more the rainbow snake on St. Patrick's Day, the 15th solar return of the day we met. It's a calm state of mind, rather, now, if not a bit lazy, the mental Darwinist status quo. But I like writing under the influence. So did Coleridge, so did Blake, and endless others. So what? Leonard Cohen performed music for extended periods of time on tour on Mandrax and LSD. He even spent years writing on the Greek Isle of Hydra or Hydra.
You still there, Chris?
I got lost in the tub.
The hot tub time machine.
Did it cut in and out?
Yeah. Go for it.
Hold on. Maybe I should turn off the Wi-Fi out here. Would that, should I start over? Let me turn off the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, start over. It was beautiful.
Because I'm out on the patio. Where did it cut out?
I don't know.
Can you hear me now?
Somewhere in the middle.
Oh shit. Okay, so
do it again.
One more time. A quiet, calm lake unfolds with few ripples. It's the quiet in my head with only the hot tub jets swirling, a wash of white noise in my ears. Presently, the mind is not activated by the usual sweet inertia of Kush from an almost daily diet of mostly liquid cannabis strains. But now, in a month-long Lenten-style self-imposed respite, till me and my wife, we ride once more the rainbow snake on St. Patrick's Day, the 15th solar return of the day we met. It's a calm state of mind, rather, now, if not a bit lazy, the mental Darwinist status quo. I like writing under the influence. So did Coleridge, so did Blake, and endless others. So what? Leonard Cohen performed music for extended periods of time on tour on Mandrax and LSD. He even spent years writing on the Greek Isle of Hydra while on speed and acid, supported by his friend and Norwegian muse Marianne. I experienced my own, quote, death of a ladies' man, quote, when marrying a first and then a second time, especially the second time, with a twice child-bearing wife. Although I was never much of a ladies' man, perpetually low on funds, which never makes for a serious ladies' man in the traditional patriarchal sense. And I never had Phil Spector put a cocked pistol to my throat and say, "I love you, Leonard." Nor did I ever have the chance to say Cohen's sublime response, "I hope you do, Phil." No, I've never been much of a sensationalist exhibitionist troll like Tarantino or Tekashi 6ix9ine or so many others. So what? I've never demanded my audience listen via shock, awe, and laugh with violent extremes and emotional bloodbaths. But I suppose I must be some kind of exhibitionist, a keeper of storms, a breaker of norms, dissolver and a remolder of forms, a frequency junkie in the audio spectrum. Otherwise, I'd be inside, fairly satisfied with a salary and a backache and a color TV. A beautiful loser streaming the internet news, shows, and disinformation, almost for free. But then is anything ever really free? The epicenter of creation is my touchstone sensation, sometimes an addiction. Quote, if music be the food of love, ... end quote, from my literal 15th grade great uncle, then of course, play on. The half moon above peeks through the clouds in cold winter duress. The people are up in arms about days of no power and water from the corporate machine back in my old home state of Tejas. It was pretty darn cold here in the capital of the old Confederacy state, too, but the trusted utilities held in my house. Thank God, I suppose, or just luck from the systems here in place to prop up the feeble humanoid race. I couldn't stop the cats and then dog from chasing a mouse. They won't eat them, though. Too much trouble, blood, meat, and bone. They're quite accustomed to meat from the store, and they yaw and howl and look forlorn and moan when we forget their pellets and their canned meat mush. Bad humans, go back to the store, and at once. But all of that pales to the rainbow light body glow that appears before prophets and sages in the know. I am becoming a light body being. Whether or not they, quote, visit, quote, me, in the dawn or the evening, practicing the idea as my truest religion. On top of that, ahead of and certainly behind and betwixt the space and the quiet of my mind, I am becoming a light body being. That's it.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Yes.
Love that.
Fantastic.
Dude.
Hey, thank y'all. Thank you. Can't wait to meet everybody in person eventually, including Neil and Saul. I feel like we're family, but I haven't even had a chance to get that way.
I know.
Oh, it's painful.
Bro, that was pure poetry. That was straight up poetry right there, man. That was freaking amazing.
Thanks for letting me in. I don't know how long I can stay because it's bedtime here on the East Coast, and I got to get my kids to bed soon. But I'll try and hang. I'll try and hang for a bit.
You can do one more piece if you have it ready to go.
Well, yeah, I've got lots. I've always have stuff to go. Let me see what else I've got. Okay, sure. Let me see. Oh God, let me go back here in my notes. Okay, one more. Let's see. Here's like a little Valentine's thing from February 15th. I didn't worship you completely from the beginning. I thought I lost or dumped those bags on some exotic trip and didn't look behind, but there I was, having gotten full or at least well fed, in parentheses, with silver spoons and paper plates, rising dreams and sinking ships on lard and milk and rind, and chips, the American kind, and ideals like a shifting lighthouse, but one that insists it is good and true. Well, dare I say, what good is that? Please put a penny in all of that. If you haven't got a half penny, then God bless you. But then, is that not all of us now? The half penny came and went once again back in '84, the Los Angeles Olympics, and of course, Orwell's horror. So really, it must be true. God is blessing us all, because none of us have half pennies anymore. Sure, some of us have too little, and some of us shoot in the dark. Some of us light up the atmosphere with the gentlest of sparks. And some of us feed the virgins, and some of us feed the whores, and some of us are still virgins, and some of us just want more. God sends her love to billionaires, the same to you and me. And some of us are sister wives and brother husbands and polyamorans and infinity yoga postures on sacred lands. And if you're truly lucky, just like you and me, you find your secret garden, twin flame unity. But never let us forget, she believed in her man way before he believed in her. Isn't that funny how backward it is? Adam's rib and all that shite. Where were the examples to lead the young lads? At least the 19th Amendment had already been won after my mother birthed me on a February in the late afternoon sun. Quote, I mean, they're all fucking saints for getting us here and keeping us alive, end quote. Source unknown. And after all, it doesn't amount to a hill of beans, legumes, or peas if the work isn't getting done. Yes, it's true. I worship you. I worship you. I worship you. That's it. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Really enjoyed. I haven't done any spoken word poetry in a while, but I've been on a mad, crazy banshee poetry writing streak. So thank you, Neil, for just tuning in and intuiting that I need to be here tonight.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, brother.
Thank you so much, man. Yeah, and haven't we've shared music and discussed it a lot, but you haven't really shared your lyrics with me like that before. So freaking epic! Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. Peace and love, and I'll keep listening as long as I can.
Okay, love you, man.
Thank you. Love you too.
All right, so we're gonna keep moving on, and we do have a good amount of people watching on YouTube. So if anybody wants to perform that hasn't let me know already, please do go ahead and tell us either in the Zoom room, or if you're in YouTube, you can go ahead and let us know in the comments there. I'll send you the link. You can go ahead and join us. So now we're gonna go into one spoken word piece from Soul, and you're just gonna do one right now, and then a little bit later you're gonna do a few more. So let's go ahead and welcome my wife, Saul. Yay!
Hello, everyone. Are you gonna set me up, or should I just stay here?
No, you can just do it right here.
Okay. I like to move around, but okay. All right. Let's see. Maybe I don't want to make too much noise when I'm shaking. Okay. This one's called Little Girls. I just named it today, but it's like 12 years old. This poem. Right. You guys, this is really weird, but I just swallowed my spit. Cough. Coughing is
It's gonna take a few minutes.
No.
Okay.
Little girls, little whores, think you're grown. Daddy left you all alone. We hear your hymens being torn. Fire. I'm starting over. Little whores, think you're grown. Daddy left you all alone. We hear the noise you make while your hymen's being torn. All the work we put into loving you, spread your legs. Your thanks end up in latex. All the while your mama cries, wondering where it was she went wrong. Was it the time she let you go to camp? Boys touching you in your naughty parts. Was it when your uncle set you on his lap, making you his special girl? Did little boy Blue kiss you in places you couldn't have in school? But once at grandma's house, playtime was nothing like you'd known on the playground. Was it when you spent that night at friend's house? Her daddy had his plan, and it involved you. Or could it have been once when mommy's boyfriend rubbed you good with lotion in those secret spots? It's those secrets that you hold so dear, those wounds creating fear. Little whore, it's always your fault. Did you have to look that good? How come you wore that style of dress, bending over like that? It only causes them to stare. Don't entice, little whore. They all want some more. Your creamy goodness, the trade-off for their soul. Well, never mind that now, dear. Come lay here, spread your wings, lay down and fly away. And with
Wow.
that, I'm glad and happy and excited to have Vince Royale join us. I don't know if he's performing music or if he's performing comedy.
I'm not prepared to follow that. That was so powerful, sis.
You know
Oh my
what?
goodness,
It's
that
funny
was so
because
beautiful. Good.
thank you. I like choked up because literally I swallowed my cough at my spit and I was like, so in the beginning I was like, sounded like I was gonna cry, but I wasn't like crying because I was like little whores, but
It added to the emotions.
That was powerful. Yeah, we love you guys. Neil, Soul, thank you for having us.
hi Ciara.
Yeah, my wife is here. She has her earrings.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I love
cool.
it so
Yay,
much.
yes, I
Thank you
made
so
that.
much. I cried when I opened them. I was like, oh my gosh.
Thank
We
you.
saw the video.
Thank you.
If
That's
you guys
so
don't know,
cute.
Soul makes amazing earrings. And,
She makes amazing everything.
So
Thank you. I'm
we-
so glad that you liked them. Happy Valentine's Day to you.
Thank
Are you
you so
performing
much,
as well,
love.
Ciara? Are you?
Oh no.
anything?
It's-
No,
Oh,
if
okay.
she- if she wants to.
Okay, cool. Alrighty, what are you gonna do for us, homie?
I think I'm just gonna do some jokes, and bring it back to how we started, how we met. We all met at the same open
On
mic
the
circle.
same day.
Yep.
Mhm,
Over 10 years ago, Neil and Soul, we were all in the same circle. I started just
mhm.
doing stand-up comedy, and they went on to build Portal to Ascension, which was amazing to watch, like witnessing them grow from open mic performers to building this community of amazing people, and raising consciousness from all over the world. It's like I admire that so much, and I'm over here. I'm just telling jokes.
Thank you. Hey, we're
But-
just telling jokes too.
Right. No. I mean, I love it.
We got the convict joke.
Yeah, I went a different path. Of course, I went through. I did the whole stand-up comedy scene, and so I'm just here to share what I've done. And I felt like I wasn't doing anything significant until I realized that, you know what, I've been raising vibrations throughout all these years, because love and laughter is a high vibrational frequency. And I said, you know what, I'm doing service to the global consciousness, because we need that in our lives, especially during these times. You know what? And Neil and Saul know this about me, that I've gone through my own awakenings. I've had multiple near-death experiences, then you know, had a lot of consciousness leaving my body, and I was lost for quite some time. But the message that kept resonating with me was that you just have to be. Source told me that I just have to be and learn how to be a child again. Like, it's okay. You know, that's the purest essence. It's just to learn how to play, learn how to create. You know, society tells us to conform and be this person, but we forget how to just go back to that place where our natural being was just having fun and being able to laugh at ourselves and just, you know, that's all. That's my PSA for today. I know I was supposed to do comedy. So if that's okay with you guys, I'd love to try some jokes. All right.
Get it.
All right. Here we go. That was beautiful, amazing, Esme, too. And Chris, everyone that has performed so far, phenomenal. I am so, Tulum is in my bucket list. My wife and I, we do this thing called vacation porn, where we look at places we want to travel on the internet before we go to bed at night. Like, babe, Tulum, now we got to go there. It's very spiritual. Like, I want to sit in the sweat lodge in Tulum. Oh man, that's so amazing. But Chris, that was amazing. And I feel you, brother. We're in St. Louis right now, and it's super cold. All right.
Hey, you were saying that you want to go to a sweat lodge, but we actually have a portal to Ascension.
We have we got one built in Tulum area.
Yeah, it's the
only
actually
really?
native one that.
Okay, and then that's on our list. Then we'll be there.
For sure.
That's amazing. We'll be there, and then all right, I guess, and then Chris too. You know, I feel you, brother. It's super cold here in Missouri, so we send our love and warmth to you. Hopefully, I'm not used to it. I was living in California for about 10 years. I mean, I grew up in Jersey, but I moved to California and got used to that, tropical temperature. And yeah, a couple of days ago, it was 1 degree here. And I'm like, 1 degree? Like, why can't they just round it off to 0? Like, who feels the difference? I don't think people are like, hey, I can't wait till it's 3 degrees there. I'm going to barbecue. At 4 degrees, I'm wearing Speedos, man. But like that,
Scotland.
It's ridiculous. But we had a lot of fun though. I made snow ice cream for the first time. Went outside and did snow. I don't know if you guys ever heard of snow ice cream before. And my wife was like, "Oh my God, babe, that is so ghetto. What are you doing?" I'm like, "What ghetto? Babe, this is organic, okay? People grow their own vegetables and veggies. Why can't I make my own ice cream?" She's like, "You're like a crackhead that just discovered how to make crack," because she knows how much I love ice cream. I'm like, wait a minute, I can do this on my own? Unlimited supply of snow? If you guys never had snow ice cream before, this is what you do, right? Take a bucket, right? Go outside, fill it up with snow, just add some tang and some organic condensed milk, and you stir it up. And this is what you do. It's just like a creamsicle, right? Like a creamsicle. But if you close your eyes, and this is the power of your mind, use your third eye. If you close your eyes, it tastes just like Baskin Robbins. I'm like, oh, wow. All this organic flavor. I'm telling you guys. There you go. You can share it with the world, my recipe. I don't think Tang is organic, but anyway, you could leave out the Tang. You
But
could
the
do
astronauts eat it.
yeah, you could even use almond milk. I know this is an almond milk type of audience. I know Neil and Saul are vegan, so you could substitute the condensed milk with almond milk and some brown sugar. You know, whatever. You guys know what I mean.
Yeah, coconut sugar.
Yeah, to your diet. Okay, cool. I'm sorry. I don't mean to prejudge. You know, I don't know if you guys all almond milk. I'm an almond milk person. So, all right. Let's see. I'm working out material, guys. I hope you don't mind. But
Let's do it, bro.
yeah, when you guys are ready though to come to St. Louis, try my snow ice cream. Let me know. Just come by and be like, hey, we're friends of Neil and Saul. Great. We'll come next winter. It was not going to be around for this. Well, are we still going to be here next winter?
I hope not.
All right. Oh, we could go to a mountain, right? If we're in California, we'll drive to Big Bear, make some snow ice cream.
And also, we're out.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Hey. All right. Hey guys. Oh, they just logged in.
oh my
now.
God!
Hi. I have to start over.
What up,
That was
guys?
crazy.
Hey
I
guys.
love you.
We love you too. You just missed it. I was giving away my snow ice cream and recipe. Yeah,
Aww.
it's all right. I'll have Neil send it to his
I'll
mailing
text it
list.
to you.
Awesome.
No, the whole mailing list, Neil. The whole everybody has to have the snow ice cream recipe. All right, hold on. That's the material. I don't want to hear myself joke for the whole night. I want to hear other talented people. 607. My wife and anyone else here do any astro traveling?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Isn't that amazing? Like I do it at night. My wife's not used to it because I talk while I'm sleeping or while I'm doing it. And astro travel to places. If you guys didn't know, you have multiple versions of yourself in multiple different infinite universes. And most of my other versions of myself, yeah, work at Walmart. It's crazy. I'm like, man, how many of my versions of myself have to work at Walmart? It's pretty annoying. I like, man, guys, get it together, man. In other universes, there's Walmarts too. I'm like, it's annoying. Anyway, I have
You got a lesson to learn. Somewhere there.
yeah. My goodness, my mother. Speaking of Tang, my mother-in-law made Tang. You guys remember Tang? Tang is like that childhood friend that you haven't heard from in a long time, right? Like, oh my gosh, yeah, whatever happened to Tang? Oh yeah, you know Tang. That guy used to run around the street and eat dead roaches. Oh yeah, Tang. My goodness, yeah. Everybody knew he'd go to prison. Yeah, I hope he never gets out because you know, I hooked up with his baby mom Kool-Aid. We made Flavor Aid together. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Flavor Aid. It's the generic version of Kool-Aid. Dang, that's my whole. I'm working on that Tang bit.
That's good. I see
The
it. I
good
see it.
memories, the Tang
I
stuff.
see it blossoming right there. That
Thank
one.
you. I'm working on it.
It was my grandma's favorite treat to give the children was Tang and tell us how the astronauts had it.
See, Ewat said she forgot about Tang. Now you remember, right? It's like that childhood friend everybody forgot about. Oh yeah, Tang. He had a lot of fun. Had a lot of crazy adventures with Tang. Now we're grown up now. We don't do Tang. We do organic juice. That's what we do now.
Mhm.
All right. My wife had the sniffles the other day. Yeah, you know, freaked me out. I was like, you okay, babe? You know, during this whole pandemic, you can't have sniffles. She goes, no, babe, it's okay. It's just the pollen count. I'm like, the pollen count. And I'm like, man, whose job is it to count pollen? That must be the most boring job. Like, hi, my name is Bill. I'm from the CDC, and my job is to count pollen. I've been here for a long time. I hope I get promoted to corona counting. They get all the media coverage. I'm like, how do you even get a job counting pollen? Is it like a family thing? My dad and my grandfather are pollen counters. You know, we couldn't marry any woman unless she had allergies. You know, she has to have hay fever in order for us to be. Like, if I go on a date with a woman and her nose is not red, and she doesn't blow by the end of this, blow her nose, all right? Blow her nose by the end of this date. No, you see?
Yes.
No, I'm not nasty. I'm talking about allergies here, people.
You almost were nasty.
No, I said blow your nose. Leanne. Okay. What else is going on, man? This hope everyone's surviving. This economy is getting worse in some areas of the world, right? Even prostitutes are filing unemployment. Awful. I don't know. Yes, they created delivery services. I don't know if you guys heard of the new delivery services. Uber Eats Me. You guys heard that? They have post dates and Hordash, I believe. Hordash, like, oh my goodness, who is ordering from these places? I'm joking. I made that up. All right. There's no such thing as Hordash. That'd be terrible.
But there could be.
It's still early.
Could be.
It's still early.
You never know. I mean, you know what? You know, that lady who did Bumble, she just went public. So anything you put your mind to. Speaking of Bumble and Tinder, you guys familiar with those dating apps? Mm-hmm. I'm guilty. I was on those dating apps before I was married. I had no luck, man. No luck. I'd have probably better luck now that everyone's wearing masks, right? If I had mask on during the dating app times, people would pay attention to my bios. They were so well written. They're like, oh, wow, he likes Red Hot Chili Peppers. Oh, no, not the band. He's vegan. I actually like Red Hot Chili Peppers because I'm vegan. Oh man. Hilarious. Everyone's wearing masks these days, right? I'm like, wow. I'm surprised that bank robberies are not on the rise. You don't know that? You know what killed it for bank robbers? Online banking. Like, damn you, Wells Fargo app. I could have made a killing during this pandemic. I had my mask prepared. Yeah, I mean, we just been transitioning to a Zoom society. This is a norm now, right, guys? It is so weird. This was awkward. I did my first prostate exam on Zoom. Yeah, it was so weird. I told Doc, please, does there have to be 12 other people on here? Then he muted me. I'm like, okay. I said, I want a second opinion. So he sent me to Facebook Live. All right, cool.
That's good one, bro.
Oh my God.
That's good, dude.
That's a keeper. That's a keeper.
That's relevant. That's relevant right there.
Very relevant. Okay. Am I good on time? I'm sorry. If not, I have one.
Whenever you want to close up.
Continue. Oh my gosh.
Enough about me. I want to talk about my beautiful, lovely wife here.
Oh, God.
This is, it's crazy how we met. I don't know if you guys know him, but she saw me on a Netflix show and on the cooking show. And because she's studying to be a chef at that time, and she saw me, added me on Instagram, and she must have thought like, wow, man, I must be ready. I must be, she thought she hit the jackpot, basically, me being on Netflix. Then she finally realized, even though I was on Netflix, I'm still on my mom's Netflix account. So she was like, oh, that's what we're doing. Okay. Yeah, man. But it's okay. I love her, man. She knows that I was, we're coming up together. My wife is a beautiful Black queen, and I'm Filipino, but everyone says we look Mexican. So, which means our children are going to be Puerto Rican, guys. So we're going to have to teach them Spanish, Esme, right? We'll teach them some Spanish. Beautiful Black woman, though. I started dating Black women when I was back in college, and I always loved Black women. And that's when I first realized that hair weave is very expensive. I did not know it was $500 for a hair weave. I broke up with my first girlfriend 20 years ago, and I'm still making payments on it, on the hair. I'm like, wow, this horse hair ruined my credit. I'm like, if I don't recognize the number, I'm not picking up the phone. I'm like, that is the horsehair collector. Like, you know what? I put $15 on that last month. I'm not. Yeah, after that, I only dated beautiful, bald-headed Black women. That's it. It was Wakanda forever. Wakanda forever for me for a long time. Yeah, right now it's crazy. I live with my wife, her mother, and my grandma-in-law. 3 generations of beautiful Black women. And I know they love me because I've seen all of them without wigs on. It's crazy. That's trust right there. If you see, fellas, if a Black woman doesn't wear her weave, that means she loves you, okay? It's, I'm glad I'm healing though. I'm in a place of healing in my life. If it wasn't for my healing, I would have never found this unconditional love. I was not ready to receive my twin flame. So that's, I'm really, because before this, I had abandonment issues, man. Everyone has left me, from ex-girlfriends, my dad, my hairline, it's leaving. So but I learned to accept it. I said, you know what? You're just going to love me for me. All right. You guys have been a lot of fun. I don't want to take up too much time, but I just wanted to share some laughs with you guys. And I just want to raise the vibrations and the love. Neil, Saul, we love you guys.
We love you guys so much.
And I can't wait
We love you too.
can't wait to hear from more talented people here. And
Yay.
please, let's be friends. And just follow me, Vince Royale, and my wife Sierra. We do vlogs now. We do a lot of vlogs of random stuff.
Oh shoot, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's I'm trying to be more. I took a month off. I got tired. Now it is, Neil. Editing is a very tedious process. I'm like,
Oh yeah.
you know what? Yeah, I'm okay. I took a month off, but I'm back at it. I'm going back to posting vlogs. Man, much love and blessings, love and light, and you guys be blessed.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being
That
with
was
us.
pretty
That
cool,
was
man.
hella
Thank you,
funny.
Vince. I laughed my face off, man. That was amazing.
Thank you guys. You guys are amazing.
Good stuff.
We're enjoying ourselves.
Who's next? Oh yeah.
Well,
so I
let me just
think
first say,
okay.
love you, bro.
Yes.
What? Can't wait to see you guys again. Like,
Yes.
hopefully.
Yes, I have some snow
Get
ice
some
cream
around.
waiting for you. I'll keep
All
it.
right, for sure. I might have to
Hey,
pass on that.
if you need to save it in the freezer for us, like
We call that
we know how grandmas do it.
yellow ice cream.
Yes.
No thanks.
Oh, you don't want that. It makes
Don't
sure
eat yellow snow.
I
make
only
sure
eat the Tang one.
The sweet poontang.
I've never had Tang before because I'm from England. It wasn't a thing.
Oh wow.
I
Yeah.
got here after Tang, so Tang and I never got to get to know each other.
Oh wow.
And
Don't worry, he's in prison now, so it's okay.
with his
Gives bad-
with his own name tattooed on him, Tang.
Gives you a bad heartburn, that stuff.
All right.
Okay, I have a question for everyone. This is really
Yeah,
weird,
go
but
for it.
how do you guys make your eyes not water when you stare at the computer screen? Like, I can't even stare at it for like 2 minutes before like my eyeballs want to fall out. How do you guys like none of you guys have this like watery eyes?
Let's take
I
an
have
immediate
glasses
poll.
that block off the blue light from the screen.
Is that
I
probably
can
what it
turn
is? Okay, yeah, blue light, and I
Yeah,
don't
you might
agree.
have an
Like,
allergic reaction more than most to blue
Of
light.
course I do, of course. Anyway, thanks for being with us, guys. Welcome to the Woken Word, and we're going on. I guess should we have
We got E.E.
E.E.
Watts coming up next.
Yeah.
So introducing E.E. Watts. Let's do this.
Thank you, Neil. Thank you, Soul. Thank you, everyone. Vince, that was hilarious. Esme, Emerald, I could listen to you all night. Chris, I am like, hot tubs and bubble baths are probably like top 3 favorite things in my reality. So I'm always in for hot tub art. Oh, yes. Thank you all. I'm E.E. Watts. That's 2 E's. E squared stands for Electron Aaron, which you can find me on the platforms, mainly right now, Instagram, YouTube. So yeah, I started my day this morning with this miraculous breath work with a sister, led by a sister of mine. And yeah, then I wrote this. So happy to share with you all. My eyes are closed. Me being E.E. Watts in 2021 reality. In my bed in San Francisco on planet Earth. Hands pulsating. I just finished 27 minutes of breath work led by a sister. We are connecting on a Zoom video conference. We could be anywhere in the world. Now we're meditating. My friend is speaking. She asked me to remember my earliest childhood memory. Okay, So I turn back my internal memory clock and I see my inner child chasing a peacock, running wild, all smiles, juvenile bliss, spring's kiss, daffodils and chill. I was following the physical and my spiritual animal, a radical act of child's wonder for exploration. Okay, so you see this memory excavation I'm doing in the present now, it's called inner child healing. The layers peeling. When you learn to be okay with feeling all of the feelings, which at this point are revealing the little girl frolicking on Daffodil Hill, little E.E. Watts with Grandma Jean, the perfect Easter movie scene. Little E.E. was almost 3. She hadn't yet been fully programmed into society. And Grandma Jean, she was in her last months of the human experience, about to cross the veil into love prevail. This trip was sacred, divine, feminine bonding time across generations. At Daffodil Hill, spring 1993. But the reason it became a memory at all wasn't because of the bonding, it was because there was trauma, hence the need for healing. At Daffodil Hill, the memory is the spill. I guess I must have been so excited to reunite with the peacock spirit. In my mind, there was no separation. So I ran and I tripped, hence the slip. What can I say? E.E. Watts' knees went plop into the concrete. She was always complete. Though in this trauma, she was broken. She didn't feel safe. And how we feel is mostly what it's all about. 2021, E.E. Watts feels the pain emanating from her root chakra. She cradles 3-year-old Erin across time, space, and dimensions, telling her it will all be okay, spelling it into existence with her poetic alchemy. In this galaxy, Grandma Jean joins in to cradle the divine child through the trauma. So does the peacock. A scraped knee might not seem like so much to 2021 EE, and yet 3-year-old EE will tell you something very different. The entry of perceived pain into her human existence. And now, 30 years later, doing the work, a healing, dare I say healed, inner child reveals a portal inside of her birthright to abundance and pleasure, which always existed right on the other side of my pain, which was never really pain. There is no pain, only experience, which really means it's all about perspective. And everything we want is on the other side of fear. So I burst through the glass ceiling. I take the Wonkavator to the spaceship. We're blasting out of this stratosphere of fear. Welcome to the next level of the video game, EE. We've been preparing for your arrival. I consent and strip myself down in sacred nakedness, and my body is adorned with fluorescent body paint. We dance in the jungle until sunrise. New Earth is being born through portals opening in the hearts of rose golden goddesses doing the work. Inner child healing, revealing. Heaven on earth, humanity's rebirth. Okay, back to this meditation on this planet Earth nation. E.E. Watts checking in and out for the Galactic Federation, over and out.
Hey. Yay! Thank you for sharing.
Thank you for receiving. I'm also just so ignited by the story that y'all met at an open mic night, like over 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So fun.
So, yeah, it's more like 13 years ago. Yeah. At an open mic randomly. We all just happened to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing.
Do you want to share another one with us?
Yeah, I've got a song. So I need a little sound check with the music.
Ready?
Yeah, go ahead and share it.
Okay. Let me talk a little bit. Where did I? How's this? Okay, so here I am going through this metamorphosis.
Can you turn the volume down a bit?
Yeah, the music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's this? Okay.
That's good. That's good. Perfect.
Yeah, this is also, I wrote it as a poem. Well, I started writing it as a rap and then it was a poem. And then I was like, I don't know, it's going to be whatever it is. And then I found this beat, or it came from that present party that we went to, Neil. This guy was like, oh, there's free beats. So then I just played this beat and it, I don't know, think I went perfectly. So this is the first time I'm sharing it. What is it called? I don't know. Maybe the metamorphosis. Here we go. Okay, so here I am. I'm going through this metamorphosis. And to be honest, all of this transmutation, it feels quite torturous. Has the awakening experience been the same for you? You know, death, rebirth, the cycle of the wheel. My onion layers are definitely starting to peel, and I question truth. I question what is real. What is the pain asking me to heal? It seems too much, too far, too deep, and I'm brought to my knees. I literally kneel. I have no choice but to fall into a state of sacred surrender. But I'm not an imposter pretender. I'm a law of attraction time bender, sending the human race into fifth dimensional bliss with transcendental key codes, brewing inside the cocoon, swirling in my womb. We rebirth the humans, new earth. We reclaim our sovereign self-worth. So you want to be a butterfly? Me too. And I come from the sky. I am the sky. I just am. I deprogram the muck, keeping me stuck. No scarcity games of duck, duck, goose. I'm an electron and you are cosmically drawn. You follow my words to fifth dimensional bliss. I've got your place on the rose gold spaceship. Let's ascend and time bend. This is fifth dimensional bliss. Fifth dimensional bliss. This is fifth dimensional bliss. This, fifth dimensional bliss. Emerging from the transmutation dungeon, high priestess vibes, I'm not judging. The pain in my caterpillar's death is transmuted with each sacred breath. So many ancient secrets kept, revealed after I slept through the human experiment we conducted, separation, then merriment, decadent and coordinating with the elements. To ether we fly, unobstructed, brilliant, beautiful, wings open, soaring, exemplifying resilience, commitment to evolution, to be the solution, the magic potion, inspiration is energy in motion. Match the spiritual promotion and dive into the abundance ocean. I'm a butterfly who can swim. Every moment is a chance to begin again. The cosmic photosynthesis of this celestial star child, she was always wild. Now she prepares your space on the rose gold spaceship and we send to fifth dimensional bliss. This fifth dimensional bliss.
Thank you.
Nice.
Yes, EE1.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
That was great. I love the beat, and it's such a unique, unique song with that beat, you know, and it kind of that disco vibes and with the disco light and everything. It's
Thank
perfect.
you. Yeah, it's called the beat is called Rush by Harris Heller. And I was just looking at all the titles. I was like, Rush, that's like the biggest thing right now of like trying to deconstruct and deprogram the linear patriarchal, like you have to be here now, like you're late, you haven't done enough. No rush, no pause. Yeah, do I have time for one more short one?
Yeah, go for it.
Cool. So this was back to those I both wrote today. And this was one of the first poems I ever wrote. Well, I wrote poems in high school and then took a 10-year hiatus. And after lots of healing, started writing poetry in July of last year. So I'm a poet and I really didn't know it until COVID. Let me show you. Where was it hiding inside of me, waiting to break free? Where everything else goes, it slows, froze. They tell us to pick quick, it's a trick. They ask the question with obsession, pick your profession. You get the impression that picking more than one thing is a transgression, a sin. So you let go of the dream regime. They get you on track, but you want to go back because this is whack. They say you have to choose, so you lose your inner muse. But she never left. Despite the theft bereft, she was waiting, marinating, waiting to be accelerating, waiting to be awoken, be outspoken, become unbroken, to untether altogether from the nether, to emerge in light in spite of fright. You feel me, right? I think you can all relate to the hate of the mandate that dictates for us to eliminate what is innate, for us to create, we must illuminate. How can we pick just one and be done? I want to do it all. I don't want to be small. I stand tall. So yes, I'm a poet, and yes, I know it. And I also dance under any circumstance. I'm a creatrix. I like a mix. Whatever sticks, I take some pics. I'm a founder of a tech co solo. I may even be the next Van Gogh. Hello. But I don't stop there. I wouldn't dare. I'm aware, I'm rare, here to share. I flare, I care, I blare. As a beacon, as a flame, here to reclaim her sovereign name. Her dreams redeemed, she beams. Thank you all so much for receiving, for being here, for sharing this energy in this space and this sacred portal. And yeah, I'd love to connect with you all. I'll share my stuff in the chat. Electron Aaron would love to sync up with you all, and thank you, Neil, for coordinating all this. And just I'm gonna be over here in bliss and love, and I love you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, everybody. So we only have, I guess, only myself and Saul are left for today. But if anybody wants to perform, Leanne, do you want to perform?
Come on down.
So come.
Yeah.
You're saying hi, or are you saying yes? So if you want to, come on. Okay,
Yeah,
let's do it. Go ahead and unmute yourself. So introducing Leanne Curtis. I think you're saying you're going to perform. There we go.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna get away from the birds, and then I gotta turn my computer. I didn't know you were gonna pick me right away. All right, let's see. I just bounced this. Whoa, what a rush of energy. Whew. I don't perform. I manage people who perform. I do all kinds of things, but like performing is not in my comfort zone. So my name is Leanne. I'm from New York. My mom's a jazz composer. My daughter's a singer-songwriter. I came up acting. And let me just do like, can you guys hear that?
Yeah, we hear it.
Okay, let's just, all right, let's see what happens. You guys are like guinea pigs. Oh dear. Gazed out of the window, life in 3D is vexing me. I wanna go home. Enough, she cried and cleared her mind, manifested a window, the Cheshire grin as she stepped in. It's time to go home. She ran away with the moon while the lunatics kept dancing. She ran away with the moon and the galaxy was romancing. She ran away with the moon and the universe was laughing. She ran away with the moon and the lunatics kept jamming. Oh, 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 oh. Acho que tá na nayata te kwai que era tatuaj. Ya na corpo, que tá ya na wai. Ai que cure, tá que
Did Leanne freeze for all you guys? There we go.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yes. So my vibes.
Thanks for sharing, Leanne.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, 2 minutes or 3 minutes with a little dawdling. Sorry. I'm not
No,
used to
that,
that.
That was
that was good.
that was really good.
When you did the light language, you froze for like 30, like 20 seconds, which is crazy because why did it freeze then? And you were frozen in this position, like, ah, like Jesus, like descending into heaven.
They froze my light language. That's horrible.
Zoom can't translate, I guess.
It's okay. Maybe when like we're in real life, I'll have a band and I can perform this stuff and do something that I never used to really do.
Yeah, that'll be cool. Well, thank you so much, Leanne. Appreciate
Thanks
you.
for letting me out. Thanks.
Thank you.
All right, so now we're gonna get into Saul. Baby, you ready to go?
Yeah, go.
All right, cool. So I spent a little time today trying to work out mood lighting. So I wanted to do like end this off like we're on a literal stage. So I put the mic there and I got a red light shining here. So we're gonna go. We're gonna do this right. Hold on, let me change the microphone settings. You ready,
Can you
baby?
see me like right here? Is it all good? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Hold on, though.
That looks good from here.
Okay, so
That was
can you hear me?
beautiful, Leanne.
Is this too loud?
Oh, thank you. It's up on SoundCloud if you want to go find it.
Awesome.
How do you lock this, baby? I want it right here.
What's the name of the
It's not
song?
really staying where I want it to be. Is this okay?
It's called Lunatics. And I wrote the bed track back like in February of 2018. And I heard the chorus, but like I didn't understand what, like why anybody was running away with the moon. It just didn't make sense. And then like after 2 years here, Neil knows my story a little bit, but like I kind of got thrown into you know how when your life just changes completely and like you drop everything like a hot potato and just do something else? that kind of happened. I went from LA back here to New York where I was raised. And
everybody's done talking. That's fine.
are we done? She's ready? We go? Okay, bye. Shh, quiet.
No, feel free to say she'll go when everybody's done. All right, so introducing Saul, everybody.
Okay, so last time that I was on here, I didn't show my face. I was kind of camera shy, and I wasn't really ready with this poem. I hadn't asked my son if I could talk about him and his story because this is really personal, feminine energy healing for not only my lineage, but the lineage of my friends and close females around me. It's a story and a poem about my grandmother who used to play beautiful, beautiful piano. And so much so that strangers would walk by the house and hear her playing and knock at the door and be like, oh my God, who's playing? That's so beautiful. And so in the end, she got married, and my grandfather was so jealous of her beautiful music playing that he sold her piano and she never played again. So that is a big, huge wound in the feminine because she never got to express her artistic flair ever again like that. And also, this is also a story about my son who is a gay man, and he had a wound himself because he was physically, mentally, and emotionally abused by a longtime partner when he was a teenager of his own age, but they're all wounds that are here and need to be healed. Also, my best friend from junior high, one of them, I had just a handful of close friends, and she was murdered by her baby daddy, and that's a big wound. And just things that need to be healed. And my own wounds, I was a teen mother by the age of 15. I had a child by the age of 16, by the age of 13, I had been addicted to pretty heavy drugs. So there's a lot of healing that needed to be done in the lineage. And so also a lot of sexual abuse and just pain and wounds. And so I wrote this poem to heal all of that, and not as a complaint or a victimhood feeling, but from complete healing. So here goes. I know the resounding sound of an unplayed piano, the silence of a voice, once loud woman, the screams that go unheard, the misunderstood and twisted, every word she dare let slip from her lips. I know what that queen had to say, yet never did. I know what she needed to communicate. For some, there is a too late. I heard my boy cry out to me, fear breaking up his words like thin shards of glass darting into sound, pain, pain to be felt in the caverns of soul, Sol. I was the one who saw her shine. He turned her human incarnation off. She looked crazy thrashing around. The long lost innocence of a woman who dare dream. Every woman goes silent. I'm starting to notice the pattern in their stories. It takes time, but don't forget the single regret, for they are the stories that accompany you to the death, the stories that make you silent, porque calladita se ve más bonita. She learned to shut the fuck up, as she'd often been told, because the violence of man comes in many forms. There are actual wolves in sheep's skin. I call them kin, and their tongue has even the likes of me been able to seduce. I've lain heavy with the devil, and 60 years later heard the sound of a piano that was never played again, porque calladita se ve más bonita. She learned to go silent, because her cries weren't heard. All right, thanks, guys. So I'm gonna do one more heavy one and one little light one after. This one's called Zombie Nation, and it is a piece that was created from an art piece that my friend was vending at an underground hip hop show when I used to perform at those. And he just was kind of hadn't even finished it yet, and he had it under his arm, and I was like, "What's that?" And he's like, "Oh, it's about people just in this zombie nation." And I created this poem from that piece. So gotta make that paper, gotta get that hustle, because I'm king of my castle. Working 9 to 5, nah, it's more like struggling to survive. Gotta keep my family alive, putting in 14-hour days. And I'm thinking, man, crime pays, but I can't go that route. That's not what I'm about. I'm a man now, can't act like a boy. I build up now, I don't destroy. I don't run the streets like I did then. I'm gonna teach my kids a little zen. My wifey's belly growing, but she gotta keep shaking that ass till she's showing. And even then, she's gonna have to deal with those freaks again. They like the way it feels when my baby's kicking while they sticking. And yeah, it makes me sick. And yeah, I want to throw up. But it's just what we got to do if we want to come up in this zombie nation. Since I'm here for the duration, not making my babies no bastards. They carry the name of my proud working ancestors. I wonder if they had it this rough, if they had to push for every dime, putting one foot in front of the other, one penny at a time, while feeling they never got ahead. I want to lay in a comfortable bed. I get sleepy, I get tired, but every morning I catch the bus in fear. Maybe today I get fired. Man, I was even thinking of joining the evil American forces, but I'm not that greedy. I can't take lives for pay. That's not my American way. I can't deploy with weapon ready to destroy. I gotta teach my baby boy, daddy ain't no thug. Though I can't say I don't take the occasional drug. Sometimes it's the only way I sleep, knowing wifey lays flat on her back to keep these bills on track. Praying no one does her harm like that punk that almost broke her arm, because he didn't want to pay. These nightmares, they come even on warm, sunny days. Birds in the air chirping, their propaganda delivering, and I'm left here with his life, because suicide isn't even worth considering. I got to keep alive and well so I can work my 9 to 5. Don't have time for my aggravation. Got to keep feeding this zombie nation. Thanks. Alrighty, uno más. Hey, you, the lonely, damaged girl. Remember when it used to hurt? Recall the pain. It's helpful now. The memories remain. While sorrows, they refrain. That young and hard-hearted soul, thick, tough skin, it's not needed anymore. There's no one left to fight, not even yourself. Those days of get them before they get you, they no longer exist. Wounds healed with time and love. Acceptance came with age and wisdom. Acceptance of yourself, not from others. That's not needed. All the advice to a young know-it-all never heeded. Learned from the mistakes, tripped on several occasions, fell down on countless times, but always got right back up solid on your feet. With the realization there was only you to defeat. The anger built inside, the over-exaggerated pride, only hurt girl. Now woman has emerged. With her, the time to purge, a clean canvas for her now. Where through pain came lessons, learning every day, never forgetting, but always learning. Hey, you, the strong, intelligent woman, the road was bumpy and rough. You have endured. You sure do deserve what the future you will create. Thank you.
Woo, 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 that power. Thank you.
Yay.
Woo! Yes,
That was awesome.
every time.
Thanks, guys.
That
Thanks,
was
baby.
pretty cool stuff. That was awesome. Thank you.
Thanks.
Amazing. So
All right, everybody. So now I'm going to go up and we're going to close out with myself. What I'm going to have you do is sit here so you're out of the camera, and I'm going to need you to start a couple of beats for me, okay?
Oh.
So this one, just got to line this up. I'm going to perform 4 of my songs that I'm putting together and trying to work out on a hip hop song. So this is the first time I'm performing a couple of them. Or some of them I've only done once. So I'm going to go ahead and share the sound. Okay. All right, baby. So I need you to press this when I say yes, just the play button, right?
Mhm.
And then, actually, no, this one. Play this one, right? It's going to end somewhere here. I'm going to have you switch it off,
Mhm.
right? And then I'm going to tell you when to play this one. Okay, so you're just going to switch from here to here, okay?
From
Here, you see that?
I see.
1, 2.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to do a couple more. I'll do those myself. All right, okay.
But I need the these ones.
Can you turn the camera up a bit so you can see my face, baby? Just tilt the camera up a tiny bit. Here. All right. Thanks for bearing with this. This is a huge moment for me because this is truly my dream and my passion right here is to do music. And I've been, especially a lot of people on New Realities watching right now, some people on Portal to Ascension watching, Portal to Ascension for all the events we create. But my dream really has been to create conscious music and to release a lot of spoken word and hip hop. And it's, there's this book called Bringers of the Dawn by Barbara Messiniak. And I always remember this because it was a book where she is channeling the Pleiadians, right? And then she's going through the it's the next beat. She's going through the she's channeling, and then she's going through the different types of music, and her channel download was hip hop, was definitely a divinely orchestrated piece of music that was the music that is going to be utilized for this new dimensional shift that we're going through. And hip hop is really a bunch of different genres combined into one, and it's one of the best ways to have a channeled piece of information and a lot of information in such a short period of time. So ever since I read that, which was like 15, 16 years ago, it's really stuck with me. And I do feel that part of my mission here on Earth is to bring consciousness to hip hop. So let's do this. Check. Can you go back to the Zoom room? Give me a yes in the room if you could hear my voice, okay, with the beat. So go to the bottom, baby, where that highlighted icon is, right at the bottom. Yep. Click that. Did it sound okay? Can you give me a thumbs up? Because I can't see anyone. All right, cool. Okay, go ahead and play it, and then you can move out of the way. So this first one's called Turn the Page. And then go back to the Zoom room so we can see. Yep. Yeah. Yo. She was a dark-eyed beauty queen, manifested from a higher mind into this world of fiends. Addiction to my experience, externally craving her body. Every time I saw her, I would turn into silly putty. Tears would flood the floors, knowing I couldn't be around her presence. The universal lesson I received was just to be in the moment, allowing myself to feel every emotion, not to block out the commotion. My mind is set in store for this incarnation, not knowing what I was in for when it came into this world. Now back to the angelic girl. You see, I energize love with every breath. Someone please make me feel I'm not worthless. My higher self will test me and I know it's all a game, see. But the illusion of separation got me confused. The resurrection, wanting to connect and expecting perfection, not to be able to nest in one place. I just want to rest and not have to face the dark night of my soul. But it's all what we all need to purge and be free. Feel the connectivity of being twin flames. Not a one to desire her to say my name, but it's all good. I guess we'll be one in the new age. Turn the page, turn the page, turn the page, turn the page. Check it. It's another day to wait, a slave to the race. Can never hate, for heaven's sake. Lower frequencies it'll take to experience and break the duality that made this reality a place for this dimension to encase. Identify a name, a fall from grace into the darkest waste. The land will shake, reality is fake, but it's all a game. But it's all a game. But it's all a game, reality is a fake, but it's all a game. Yo, I'm metaphysical by nature, just be and watch the beauty. Nothing matters except for what we make of it. So let us make a choice, raise our fists and allow our unified voices to be heard. Watching the flowers bloom and the birds fly is all I want to do at this time. Is unconditionally love, the one interdimensional energy that showers us down straight from densities above. Relax the mind, slow down, allow the bliss to be spoken from out your mouth. Ask us how you can assist in the shift in consciousness. We all have a role. All we must do is listen to our souls. Breathe with me, expand, release, and let go. Breathe, expand, release, and let go. Turn the page, 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 turn the page. Stop it. All right, so that was number one, guys.
That was
Okay.
fire.
Thank you, thank you.
Fire!
Okay, leave that
Fire! That was cool, brother. That was cool.
one. Thank you. All right, I'm glad it came out good. All right, so now I'm gonna do a spoken word piece that's gonna go into a hip hop piece, baby. I'm gonna do the spoken word piece first. When I end with it, you know the piece. Just click play. Okay. So the spoken word piece is called "Road to Zion," and then I actually just finished creating 11 tracks and recording them for my first spoken word album that's going to be called Planet Earth. And I have around 15 different spoken word albums I'm going to release hopefully in the next couple of years. Each one of them will have 11 tracks recorded to different music. So my Planet Earth album is all songs that are related to my earthly experience. There's going to be a couple of them because I have a lot of them there, right? And I'm having someone actually compose classical music to my poems. So I'm going to start out with one of those poems, then I'm going to go into a song called The Matrix. In this world of calamity, with organized piety making fools drop to their knees, we be the free. People see right in front. Time for the peripheral, narrow-minded ignorance. Be the big in the man and see the benevolence. The interdimensional energy of love holds my truth above other dimensions. I'm the anti-level vacuum being sucked down with the pull of a black hole, recycling this universe that shows acceptance. Knows acceptance by accepting the predicament that I am in. With all the government makes me think I do is all I do is a sin. Straight fear-mongering. So I write with a pen and show beginning to end. Just know we chose to be here. Tear perceptions of fear. And remember, Jah will be waiting there. It's time to believe in yourself, to forget monetary wealth, to concentrate on your health. I felt lost, stones pelt, body bloody, judging by those who say they love me. But what does love mean within these lower frequencies of emotions, causing mental erosions? I'm frozen in a rapidly moving time, holes in the heavens flow of energy from realm of divine essence. These beings think that we're under their guide. To receive lessons of ascension? No. The gods we show, the biblical portrayal of Jesus in pagan rituals, the deities who we worship and bow, ask for forgiveness, and how can we reach the kingdom of heaven? Away from ourselves, looking externally for personified God, indemnified soul of the old ancestry of the duality of friends and foes. Know this, the energy level will persist. The new world order doesn't matter one bit. No one world without singularity. Physical perceptions manifested realms of spirituality. No order, pure anarchy to settle humanity in 30 different third-dimensional planetary systems. Free. So follow me, and we will transcend and ascend to the fourth density. Drop it. Yeah.
Edit beats.
Haters want me clapped and chrome, it ain't easy.
Haters want me clap, haters want me clap, they
Yeah.
grown, it ain't easy.
The underground rhymer who thoughts and words define the essence of his sole provider. Retire the microphone and rewire the studio, expand, include new instrumentals. Open the vent, let the airflow to allow clarity in the mental processes that take place so you can listen to beats and make music that makes humanity shake and embrace with anticipation each verb. Lost count amount of herb that will smoke. It's okay on a mutation, it's about to splurge. Release the virus, start the purge. Written in darkness since the beginning of creation that happened again and again. Written on the stage with actors and stunt men and women lost to the system. Took millennia to perfect this prison. Enlist those humans into their own enslavement, willingly accepting on taking out 15-minute breaks so we don't cause a ruckus and realize that all this shit is fake. A pseudonym given to play the game on this planetary brain. I beat this level, now it's on to the next plane. I embrace the dark winter, spark blunts in the winter. The universal planner reflects all we are in. Simulation, can we exit and re-enter the matrix? In the cement we stick. Who do we blame for this? Who do we blame for this? Who do we blame for this? Yo, I blame myself for this.
It ain't easy. Haters want me clap, haters want me clap, haters want me clap, they grown, it ain't easy.
About to kill it with the lyrics, formed in a state of bliss. Tapped into cosmic consciousness, they spent now countless money and energy on this. The system was designed to enlist all humankind into their own demise until the return of the Christ. Not being outside of you, we're only one energy, fragmented into multiple personalities. Cycles we've been a part of since the birth of Earth's love. Since the first breath was taken from our lungs, this world was created a straight up matrix of lies and deceit. Free energy and purity, dualistic creation of Saturn that has paved the Luciferian contractual placement of fallen flesh or Masonic bloodline. Just one of the many timelines my soul will ride before we return to the divine. Before I return to the central mind. 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 I embrace the dark when a spark bunts in the winter. The universal printer reflects all we are in a simulation. Can we exit and re-enter the matrix? In the cement we stick. Who do we blame for this? 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 I blame myself for this.
Haters want me clap, haters want me clap, haters want me clap, they grown, it ain't easy.
All right, there you go, guys.
Oh, that was dope.
Oh man.
Woo, woo, woo. The evolution. Oh
Thank you, thank you.
That was dope. Totally cool.
Thanks, guys. All right, so
Can't wait for the album to come out.
that last one was about like just who do we blame for this? You know, taking that victim role out of it, always looking for someone to blame, and then making it about.
We can't hear you, Neil.
Your sound went weird. Did you change mics?
Yeah, I'm right here. I said, yeah, I did change the mics. I just said the last one is really about like just the victim consciousness being in this matrix and then looking for someone to blame. Like, why is this going wrong? And then the whole concept of like this all happened for a reason. And even the ones that mess things up in this matrix or might be bringing the darkness literally are giving us the experience that we came here for. So like we're in this world where we're seeing all this chaos and craziness and people that we might not like or resonate with. But then ultimately it's like, it would all happen exactly how it's supposed to be. So we're out in this world and it's like, who do we blame for this? We don't have anybody to really blame for this. And then the whole concept of me blaming myself for a lot of the things that were going wrong around me and the system that it was. So it's kind of my journey of just figuring out that I'm not to be a victim, basically. So thank you for listening. All right. So I'm going to do one last poem, guys, and then we'll say bye to everybody. But it's going to be this beat. Okay, so this one right here, this one is something new that I haven't performed yet. And this is called The Sixth Sun. I wrote it to my friend Sunny D's beat. And it's basically about the 9 hells of Dante's Inferno and then the sixth sun ascension, because the whole prophecy is that after we go through the 9 hells, which is supposedly right now, according to the Hopi, that we enter the sixth sun. So here we go with this one. Baby, can you click the sector one? This right here. Wait, is this the one? Here we go. World premiere. The sixth sun has risen when now the sixth world spread for years by a human peers. The sixth sun has risen when now the sixth world spread for years by a human peers. Yeah. The sixth sun has risen when now the sixth world passed down for years by a human peers through oral tradition. Information about a collective mission, what a new reality would envision, spoken through Toltec and Aztec wisdom. We discuss and perceive larger cycles of time than even the Maya depicted. It was nowhere in a transition that started in 1991 as we began to move from the fifth to the sixth sun. What are we waiting for? What have we waited for? These wars will stop. The sunspots increase in diameter and frequency as the frequency of this planetary body shifts and changes. So does the neural networks within our brains. Kids, adults, animals, family, we've been blinded, you see, to the vibratory energy that the universe breeds. In the last of the nine hells, exiting the solar plexus, humans unable to think for themselves. We are at a nexus point. A decision shall anoint the sun god. I point out is the son of God that resurrects and reflects over all water, including the second ocean, known as space, where the cosmic rays during this transitory phase will encase and wash over the solar system, and in the skies we may see both stars become one as we enter the sixth sun. The sixth sun has risen when now the sixth world. The sixth sun has risen when now the sixth world. Yo. Enter the maze, the abyss where misery sits, the inferno that is too hot to sit, yet alone take a stand. This is the land that you'll forever be in. Doesn't really exist in the realm of men and women. Souls come down to explore this world. You are renowned in the depths of this place where God sent humans to waste their life, disgrace their time on this 3D line. Down we fall to the underworld. But my question is, can we fall anymore? We were angels who dropped, tripped, and fell into earth. We are volunteers, not celestial beings who were cursed. What is the worst thing that can happen with so much chaos and lyricists rapping, expressing themselves through flows until you enter the first hell, entitled limbo, where the unbaptized and pagans go. I guess I'll enter this realm because I know there was once more, until humanity decided to worship the sun. Many gods with a lowercase g, the words were empty but providing technology that has been lost to time until revelations transforms the central mind. Six. Next, enter the realm of lust, stuck, no balance. Patriarchy has done its damage, over-sexualizing, controlling minds, but I managed to break free every now and then until they catch up with me. Science, entertainment, media we can't trust. This fiending can we adjust from a millennia of rust? Wipe off the dust as we raise our cups to the highest of levels. We had various forms of devils. Personified energy combined with heavy metals will shift your brain as we enter the next two planes of existence. Gluttony and greed are hells that are persistent. I will remove all items from my wish list. This personal hell, I am resistant. Many are coexisting with demons that are misfits. I will shift our intentions and belief systems around what is our mission on this third planet. We are stranded. One day this illusion will straight up vanish. The greed is the fourth cycle in this inferno where humans fight for money and valuables. The iron presence knows the grand design. Man is straight up intellectual. Anger can consume you. Enter the tomb. Your tombstone will join the other souls that could not move on or past grudges that last multiple lifetimes, running too fast, foot in the gas, exploding and erupting, spreading lava all over the place. Move up onto the circle of heresy where heretics spend eternity, dubbed to be blasphemy, ashes and scorching fire. Those that have been wired not to believe what is commonly accepted and retire organized religion with an alternative vision of a personal hell that would diminish. This life is straight up finished, made in his image but dismissed by God into the seventh and eighth, encompassed with violence and fraud. So, if you feel these flows, give your head a nod. Ground into the earth with a copper rod. Conscious awareness will never be outlawed. I applaud the ways you move through this maze. At the end, seeing the light of day, climbing up the hierarchy into the night hell of treachery. The last aspect of duality needed before the extrasensory gifts come online. DNA strands activating the vibration inside. Each one of us will rise as life moves from struggle to joy and fun. And we enter the sixth sun. Yeah. The sixth sun has risen when now the sixth world spread for years by a human peers. The sixth sun has risen when now the sixth world spread for years by a human peers. The sixth sun has risen when now the sixth world spread for years by a human peers. Yeah. The sixth sun has risen when now the sixth world spread for years by a human peers. Yeah. That's it.
Whoop whoop, MC
Hey.
in the house.
Yes.
That was awesome, brother.
Thank you. The sound came out good. Good. They sounded good.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
Sound great.
that was good stuff. Can't wait for the album to come out.
Oh yeah. Thank you guys. Love you all.
Love you,
Thanks for
man.
coming.
Thank you so much for putting this together,
Love
Neil. So
Being a part of it. Thank you.
Keep this going every month. You know, just new people coming in and just continue expressing ourselves and creating community like this, right? So appreciate you all very much. And
Do you have the date for the next? Do you have the date for the next one, Neil?
No, but I think after this one, I'll definitely plan the next 3 or 4 at one time, and I'll create a Zoom link that is a series. So whoever signs up will get the access to all of them. You know.
Cool.
that's awesome.
I'm gonna put some together for next time.
Thank you for sharing, everyone. Each of you are so beautiful, and we thank you again for sharing and expressing yourselves.
Yes, thank you so much, everybody. What an amazing night.
All right, everybody. Love you
Great
all.
evening. Thank you very much.
See you guys
love to
later.
you all.
All right,
Thank you,
thanks for
guys.
letting me hop on.
Love you guys.
Bye.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
And if you're on YouTube, check us out on portaltoascension.org. If you want to sign up, we'll get emails, and we'll also send out emails, reminders for our open mic. So portaltoascension.org, go ahead and sign up there, and you'll receive all the goodies. Okay. Love you all. See you later.
Love you guys.
Bye.